Hi, hope you're all keeping fine. Today I would like to introduce you to some of the leafy vegetables that I have in my garden. The first in the list is this pennywort plant. This is also called gotukola, or this is called moyal chevi, um, or kudangal in Malayalam. This is a medicinal plant, and many of you must be having it in your garden as a ornamental plant. But the interesting part is it can be used as a edible plant. The Whenever you want to make a curry or whenever you want to make a dry sabji, you can just chop off the leaves, and by the next time when you want to make another curry, this will again take the same shape. So the next in the list is this Malabar spinach. You can see this. It is called the Valli Chira. See, by Valli Chira, I mean Valli means a creeper or a vine, and Chira means sag in Hindi. This has it is very rich in many nutrients, especially vitamins and minerals. And this also can be used independently as a sabji. The third one is the Ceylon spinach. This is called sambar chira or parippu chira in Malayalam. This is again very rich in vitamins and minerals, and this Malayalis, they make use of these leaves extensively to make different types of sabjis. And the next one is this chira. It is called the Veli chira. Veli chira, Veli means fence, and this plant is generally used as a fencing for fencing purpose. And this particular plant, I just taken a branch and poked it inside the soil here. It grows quite big, and you can see the small fruits over here. This bursts, and that is how the propagation takes place. This plant is supposed to reduce the blood pressure and hypertension in humans, and so it is also known as pressure chira. And then next in the list is our very own sag or chira or the amaranthus. It comes in two different varieties, the red one and the normal green one. Okay, as you can see, this small baby amaranthus plants over here, or you can call it microgreens. So talking of microgreens, I have three different types of microgreens over here. This is the mustard microgreens, and this is the horse gram microgreen, that is mudira that we call in Malayalam. And this one is the microgreen of a sort of beans. It is called one pair in Malayalam, and I think in Hindi it is called motki dal. I'm not that sure. And then I have the beet greens also. See, whenever I buy beetroot, I just cut a portion, head portion, and then just I plant it here. And after a few days, you can see these leaves coming out. And I use this also to make sabji. So you just had a look at all the some of the vegetable leaves that I have in my garden. Now I'll be showing you how to make a chira kutan or a curry with these leaves. So for that we had to go to the kitchen. Anyway, it is a kutan or it is a curry that is made in Kerala with lentils, I mean with dal and with coconut paste. But generally it is made with one particular type of chira or one particular type of sag. But today, since I have so many leafy vegetables over here, I generally make this particular kutan with all these leaves, so that we get the benefit of all these leaves. So let us go to the kitchen. So we'll just have a look at the ingredients. Here I have taken all those leafy vegetables. I have washed it properly and then cut it into small pieces, and then I have cooked here with water and a little haldi and the required amount of salt. So this is already cooked chira. And then I had taken this sambar dal or tuara perippa, or it is the arhar dal in Hindi. So this I have taken 2 handful. It depends on the amount of leaves that you have, and I have taken 2 handfuls, and then I have boiled it using a pressure cooker, and I kept that ready. And then we need a combination, we need a paste of grated coconut. We don't need this much, we need you must be knowing how much to take actually. And then we need some jeera. I had taken 1 teaspoon of jeera and around 5 to 6 of red chilies. So we are making a paste of this coconut, jeera and red chilies. So I have already made a paste of this coconut. You can see coconut, jeera and red chilies. I have kept all these things ready so that our cooking process is quickened. And then for garnishing, we need of course we need some mustard, and I kept some small onions that has to be fried, and we have some papad. This is also fried. I have fried this papad and kept it ready. This we will be putting in the curry towards the end. And we do all the cooking in Kerala. We do all the cooking in coconut oil, but then it is up to you. You may use any vegetable oil for this purpose. So let us get started. I'm just putting these leafy vegetables once again. I will add little water to it, and since this is almost already cooked, I'll be putting the dal also to it so that it blends together. So I'll just allow it to cook together. Meanwhile, we'll fry the onions. Now you just had a look at all the leaves that I showed in the garden. Here I also made use of the tender leaves of pumpkin, that is lal kumda and safed kumda, ash god, and I even take the flowers that don't bear any fruits. So that is also put in this. We make a similar kutan like this with muringa. It is called the muringa kutan, or you may be knowing it by the name moringa, or in Hindi when we were children we used to call it sajna patta. So we prepare it the same way. The sajna patta, it has to be washed thoroughly, but the problem is that drumstick leaves is that moringa leaves is that when you wash it, it sticks to your hands, but still make sure that you wash it thoroughly, and then you have to boil it the same method. You have to cook it with the water, dal. First you have to cook it separately using salt and haldi, and then you have to put dal to it. Then I will be showing you this. The method is exactly the same, except for the final stages. I will show you where to stop for that particular curry. So this is almost getting boiled, and I'll fry the onions here. This is small onions, cherry only. The advantage of this particular curry is that we generally use it for rice, but then you can have it for chapati as well. And then this kutan is generally had with a chutney with tamarind and ginger in it. But today I have made raita as a combination for this, and along with that I have made a tomato chutney also. I had discuss about the tomato chutney cum pickle in one of my earlier videos. I'll give you the link. You can just go through that in case you have not seen that. We are putting mustard into it. This kutan, it goes with coconut. We put this paste of coconut boiling. So I'll just put our chira kutan is ready. Now for the moringa, I was talking of moringa kutan. For the moringa kutan, you just add the paste and then finish it off pouring a little 1 tablespoon of coconut oil. That's it. We don't do this frying of onions, splattering of mustard and all that. So that kutan is also very, very nutritious, and I suggest you make use of these leafy vegetables in your daily menu, because it does a lot of good to us, because it is rich in vitamins and minerals. And I don't know whether you have it in your garden. In case you don't have it in your garden, you may go for it, because this amaranthus, this sag, this red and green sag, it can be grown very easily in your garden. You can just use a old plastic bottle, or you can make use of this PVC planters. Also, I told you in my last video how to make planters as well. So you can grow 1 or 2 of this chira or this sag in these plants also. And whichever plant I showed you in the garden, all those can be propagated very easily. Just take a small part of that and poke it somewhere in the soil, and it grows on its own. So I have made this thing is ready. I'll just show you. I have made a mini thali. I can't say it is a complete thali as such. I'll put the curry over here. So I just arranged a mini thali over here. It can't be called a complete thali. It has 2 chapatis. I told you earlier, this curry, we can have it with chapati as well. And so I kept 2 chapatis, a bowl of rice, this chira kutan along with tomato curry, and here I have made some raita, and then I have made this is again homemade pickle. This is dates and lemon pickle. I hope you enjoyed seeing my video. I'll be coming back with other interesting videos very soon. Before winding up, I would like to remind you to please like, share and subscribe my videos. So till my next video, it is tata bye bye from me.